Hey everyone! Hey Dashina, hey Tim, hey Gemini, hey Royal. Hey everyone, how are you doing? I've got an interesting stream today. Hopefully this version of the game scene works. I couldn't be bothered to fix my dev screen, so I just copied and pasted it and changed a couple of things. So hopefully I prove it nothing broke. And of course something did. No, it's fixed itself. But welcome everyone to today's stream. Wolf actually he gets possible when possessive when dogs come near so close happen and I'm in the crossfire. Yeah. But how are you all doing? I don't like that smudge. I'm already seen problems with this that I was trying to ignore in the past until later date, and later date has arrived and Brain is not happy with it. So for anyone who joined in my absence from game dev, thank you so much, Tim, for the 21-month Prime
Yay.
resub. Really appreciate it. I am an aspiring indie game developer, and I did used to do dev streams, but I was struggling to do them after a while because brain was just frying all the time, whether I was working on stuff or not. So today I am feeling better about dev stuff again, and um, you know, brain's already frying. So yeah, I decided to do a dev stream today. It may not be a full dev stream. It may be a 50-50 kind of stream, like it was before I stopped. I don't know. What's the problem? Is there double audio? Like I suspect a little bit. No, there isn't. Also, what was I just assaulted by? Seriously, what was I assaulted by? I know I was assaulted by something. Who did something? Ah! Ah! This is trouble when someone's done something really nice. Thank you, Alex, for the 29-month Prime resub.
Made 29 months.
Wait, Gemini, are you getting caught in the crossfire again? So yeah, since last showed this, I now have a few extra doors. I have two here, one here. That's the same one, and a back door too. I've done some rough texturing and stuff. Oh no. I hope you're okay. We heard of Mark heard the Mark Hogben has stage 3 Parkinson's. I did not, but to be honest, my brain doesn't know who. Oh, yeah. It didn't recognize her name. I'm not sure I recognize the person fully still. Oh no. I mean, why? 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 Why is this? Why is it specifically there? This only has one material. It's only from a specific angle that's happening. Unity 6.2 has some interesting issues. Hey, Margaret! That's fair. Thank you for the treat redeem. sure her sniff is around me somewhere. It's behind me today. Fina.
Suck.
That is not good timing lineup of those things. The last thing they need to line up was Athena with a reverb suck added afterwards. Also, hey Shade, how are you? Oh my god. The Prime subs have triggered a potential hype train start. How are you, Shade? Also, anyone who has me on Steam or is in the Discord server, you probably noticed I've been playing a fuck ton of Warframe. I've been at the grind trying to get certain shit for my Warframe. Da, da, da. Right, brain. Not braining. Okay, I may need to dive into another project just to double check how I set up the doors. Yeah.
People seeing some of his LinkedIn stuff and they reckon he's one of the best project managers.
Yeah. Brain is frying as it's trying to work out where I need to go with this. Stuff, I will admit, may be a little bit wonky for the way I've modeled them, so I may end up having to redo them annoyingly. But that is life. It looks fairly straight that side. What about this side? It might be straight.
Did you just say I might be straight? I came in at the strangest moment.
No, I said it might be straight.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Because you absolutely wouldn't be straight.
yeah, I know. Strangest revelation of the time. I've noticed the Unity have swapped the thing so you don't need to hold control anymore. Oh no, Gemini has to go deal with explain the head shape hole in the wall. Right, that's a bit better for this door. Something's not right there. Okay, so if I have the descriptive door frame, I do need to open up the script because stuff has been breaking anyway. That is so bad. Tim, that is terrible. And not true. Come on. Visual Studio's just like, no, I don't want to load. Go away. You need a woofer for it to be adorable.
Get off, you know.
Yeah, it loaded. Right. So how does this work? Because I think one sec. So I think if I do Ray OBJ, I'll need to double check because this script is changed a bit since try no, not that one. Try get components. Out interactables, and we'll do stationary. I have an idea. So if I interactables. And the building has a parking lot. This is these are all terrible. Right, I just need to get rid of that part. Yep, and I can do the same here. Hopefully this works. The only other place I'd need to change this to work right is here. Transform dot parents. Parking lot. Yeah, don't worry about it. I said it wrong. Brain. Else. Right, that's the accident I made. There's 3 there. One needs to be over there. Thing is, I feel like I'm doing this wrong compared to how I've done it before in the past. So, I'm actually gonna check different projects quickly. Gonna have to change the version of it. Yes, continue. Da, 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 da. No, I think I am doing this wrong and I'm just adding extra work for myself. I get confused sometimes returning to old scripts. Basically, I'm going to use the spline system for, which I don't know if I have installed on this project. I do not.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, let's remove off there. Right, it was the AI doll thing that went on the high one, I think. I probably need to fetch from the other projects anyway, audio sources. Right, this script needs modification anyway, because I've made some changes to where stuff is fetched from here. Oh, hi, Fanny. You stealth joined.
Hi.
It didn't play your usual intro. Right. Okay, so one thing I might do is... There's part of, not these two. Let's just go for this project opening. Okay, that's actually there. Why is that grayed out? Okay, one thing I need to do is... Actually, first I'm going to do is hit play and test, see where the door is at currently. It won't have its animation. Which honestly I need to add. Wait, how do I do the requires component thing? Not that one, that one. This. This is what I need here. However, I'm going to change that to, where did I put it again? Outside the class, okay. I'm going to change this to animator. So we should see an animator pop up on here. May have put it in the wrong spot. Give me a sec. I'm not sure why it's calling on the AI system. Also, thanks for the crack. Wait, hold on. Which version of Unity is this saying? 6.2? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna test something, because if I understand this correctly... Hey, Fanny! Welcome to the Incinerating Brain stream. There we go. Yeah, so now it does it. It's whenever I add the script or it enters runtime. Okay, now I understand that a bit better. Da da da. Right, da da da. Gonna go to fridge door. Yeah, how are you, Fanny? I'll check that out in a minute. No, I'm better off just... Give me a sec. Just so I have all the properties I need. These have... these... None of these should be looping. Change this one to this one. So one of the things I can do... To be honest, Penny, my brain didn't see the hungry and wet part and just saw, not in a lewd way, not in the lewd way, and my brain was just like, huh? What? Da, da, da. So yeah, I can just drag and drop the new animation clips into here. Right, if I go to here... I'm gonna create a hole called gas station doors, and then create one inside of that for each of the other doors. Back door. Storage. I do need to add a bathroom door as well. I haven't added that yet. Storage door. Hey Sesmo, you're not new here, but welcome to the stream. Right. What I need next is to go into window, animation. Right, first thing I need to do so I don't override any animations. Why are you not saved? Go away. Nope, not that. We'll start with the opened and the closed first. We can just hit record. Just for how doors sometimes get opened, we'll do this. I know this is a little bit of a fixed door, but you know. Okay, there we go. There's something else I need to do here, I think. There we go, that's the closed one is done. Okay, nice. It's actually fitting these in by default. So first we want this to be about there again. Say we go to about here. Let's drag this to about maybe there. Yeah, I was watering some plants and got my pants and shoes so wet. Yee, welcome back, Tim. Great new. I may have to reduce these doors in size, by the way. No. See you next time, Margaret. There we go. Now, the other very important thing I need to do before I forget is go to these animations here and disable loop time.
Lizard.
I knew it was coming.
Lizard.
I knew it was fucking coming. I read lizard in the chat once, then twice. It's like, oh no. That's the dear boy returning on PC.
I'm back, and my internet's back. Woohoo!
Hey, Queso.
Hey, there we go. Oh no. Oh my
Guess
gosh.
we went over this earlier. You can't have my tea.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Oh my gosh.
Those people could be in chat. Because why you kind of go like target it out specifically, one at a time, if you want certain people to get it.
Okay.
Wait, let's disable preview for now. Oh my god. Tim, you've closed the level 2 hype train.
Oh, shit.
Why do you say it like a bad thing?
I don't know.
What's a level 2 hype train?
Basically, when certain bits, subs, whatever, are reached within a limited amount of time, Twitch will trigger what's called a hype train, and it's kind of like to encourage people to just go absolutely ham about stuff to try and make it reach as high a level as possible. So from there, a emote will be unlocked by Twitch at random. Oh my god, that so many. So those who contribute get access to that emote across Twitch, I think. I know I can use it, them in other streams. So basically, the streamer and contributors get access to it. This store won't have as open as wide. Yep, that should be good. One thing I'm trying to do here is turn on static Shadowcaster for everything that stays still. So like all of these will. Oh my gosh. Here I go, being assaulted 200 times. Also, thank you for the main outfit. Give me a sec to wake up the software. There you go. This is the little software I use for my PNG. Now, don't maximize. You're gonna screw up your friggin' position on Wolfy. Abby switch. Yeah, thank you for the maid outfit.
Yay, maid outfit.
Right. Turn this on. Remember, these are static bashed? Yeah, so static bash is better for unique things, while things are the same of something. It's better with this is according to the
She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you live a crazy life, but she'll take away your pain like a bullet to your brain. Come on.
Mounts, you better hydrate. Of course you love the maid outfit, Penny. If needs be, I will put a maid outfit on my VR chat model. My VR chat Nova Beast. I mean, first I've got to get the maid outfit, but still. So yeah, according to the Unity community in the forums, for bashing stuff, you want this one here that enabled GPU instancing for if you have a lots of the same thing. But you want static bashing, bashing static, for whenever you have things that are unique. So like, because also the way it works as well, I think I can have this here a lot more easily. No, not an IRL one, but Nova Beast. Let's get that on. So I'm just fixing this quickly to get a little bit more optimization in. Strange thing.
Did you wash your ass today?
Oh my god, who did that? Thanks, this one. Yeah, I can probably just do this across them all. Yes, changing children. Not for these. Yeah, these three. The reason why I'm disabling on these is that there's a lot of them. Da-da-da. Okay, that's good. Not that one, because that one's already fixed. That one. Yeah, I have that same one too, the kitty hype. I'm not sure when got the kitty hype one. I'm just gonna switch back to the other tool moment. Da, da, da. Wait, hold on. There we go. Da, 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 da. Oh no, what's the good of Mad News? Good news is that I have a McChicken and McFurry, but news is that I'm still soaked. Yeah, but you got the food. Food is the important. There we go. Brain. Brain not braining. Right, yeah. Onto the test I need to do. No, Fenny does. Fenny's just outside at the minute.
I like
It's
the
not
fact
working.
that Fenny did all of the plant stuff and then, without drying off or changing clothes, left.
No, he had to leave to go do the plants. They're not his plants.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right, this needs interactable, and yeah, he tends to look after his boss's plants when his boss is away. Okay, that's start. Now, yes, problem in that section of the area. Have you tried restarting the local substation? Oh, fun. Wouldn't they have to Yeah.
give you a notice or something? I don't know what the laws are in the state or country as a whole over there.
It depends on the contract of the place that you live. Um, if you're a renter, if it's
Yeah,
like public works, because this is on private property, but if it's public works, then they have to notify you by government standard. But
with
if it's private works, it's only if they're contractually obligated.
yeah, either that or state obligated, because I know states can have their individual laws
Yeah.
as long as they don't
But
contradicts the federal ones.
Yeah, I'm sure they let him know, and he just had a deer brain moment.
The Tamuni special.
Yeah.
One of the things I want to do here is that's needed action. To be fair, I wouldn't expect the power to be affected by street repair, though it makes sense. Yeah, it depends on what the focus of the street repair is. Like if it was
Yeah,
specifically after the powers.
Yeah, power lines, especially in older areas, tend to run underneath the street because they're easier to install if they run underneath or directly next to a road that's already constructed. Because
Yeah.
that way it's also easy to find. So probably has something like they have to replace a section or something. You're just bothering the road with the electrical, I guess. At least they're maintaining it though. That's nice.
Yeah. Da-da-da. Oh, there was an error there. What was that error? Oh, right, I don't have... Tamuni's back.
Hi. Welcome back again.
Can I get a UPS?
What is a UPS?
Hello again. Let's see how long the power lasts this time.
What is a UPS?
An uninterruptible power supply or a battery backup.
Ah, thank you.
Just has a generator on his patio.
That wouldn't be a terrible idea, considering the climate that we live in, but
Yeah, I mean, it'll be
might not.
outdoors.
Yeah,
Just don't guarantee everyone
might
will
not.
be totally happy with it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it was a solar generator, then
Yeah. Just it would be really funny if it was a generator, because then like power goes out, and next thing we just see the deer fox out on his patio, like if it was one of those like pull start ones.
oh my God, we used to have one of those. Oh man. The pull start generator. You gotta let it rip on the patio. I
Yeah,
don't even know if his patio could like tolerate that amount of weight on it at one time. Like,
yeah.
It's so flimsy.
But just for like comedic effect or whatever, just imagine that it could and everything.
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fuck. Love when I lose track of things on my desk. Oh, by the way, Dashina, if you have your Discord and Twitch linked up together, you'll be able to use the emotes on Discord. Brain just realized something. It's been a little bit since the made outfit, I think. No, actually, it's still got a few minutes, which is okay. Right, don't. Da, da, da. So one of the things that I need to do. I have doors on here. They were part of the pack, I think, for audio clips I have. They are. Now that begs the question, which package are they in? Da, da, da. Time for the hunt. There we go. Can't remember if this was a pack I found or I bought. But for anyone who is curious, why you move on to that version of the web browser, you little shit.
That's how I feel every single time, like, manually opens Google Chrome or Edge or something like that.
Yeah, it just either that or if you have two of them and it opens up on
Yes.
the one you don't want it to. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
did cost money, I think, or I regret it was either money or a publisher of the week. But this is the door SFX pack I grabbed. And it's why I use it in the Lost Souls little demo alpha whatever thingy. I'm getting distracted. I should not be looking at a thing that I may actually spend money on. I am going to add this to wish list. Can I go back a page? I'm not sure if this person has done anything else. So yeah, they've got a bunch of different sounds. I haven't checked out the other ones, but if anyone's interested in them, I think I may have linked them in the Discord server. Also, ads very soon. Right, where are they? Lockers, car doors, chest, large open, chest, drawer, oven. Ooh. These are metal double doors. Metal door. Okay. Right, so I don't lose it. That should be it there. Place that one and that one. Mind you, I don't have to sell the first one. That one was a bit abrupt. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's also so I don't annoy you with shit. Look at, hey, yes! How are
A.
you? You know, actually, screw it. Location. Okay, this may get a little bit annoying, but fuck it. So yeah, that's the door thing. Huh? Wait, what do you mean tell us a joke? You think I know any good jokes? See, I have all these different audio clips here. That was just so abrupt. So yeah, there's gonna be clicks of audio spam a little bit. I don't know any jokes because I am shit at jokes. Da, 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 da. Oh, I may not need that one. I have microwave dolls on here. I'm kind of like between that one and... Oh, ad break is happening. No, I don't feel like comfortable giving shitty jokes. Hold on. I've given you your points back. Oh wait, I just realized that's how they're playing. Whoops. Don't worry, guys, I gave you your points back. Oh no, because he's angry. So yeah, one debating over. Also, just realized audio has little compression things on different things. No, trust me, you don't want any jokes from me. Plus, my head's empty with jokes. I normally let others around me tell the terrible jokes. So, hold on, I'm gonna pause for music a moment. So this is the door that I've gone for with close. I do want to try and get the animation to line up, which is going to take...
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh my gosh. Again, definitely by a lizard. We also have... That's an option. There's 4 of each, by the way. That one, which is just sudden and abrupt. Then we have 4. I'm thinking 1 for the close, because it is a thick door. As metal. How long it is... No, don't do that. So about 2 seconds long. I was thinking for the door opening. Not that one. Not that one. I think that one. Because, like, that one's too rumbly for what I want. But yeah.
Touch me harder.
That is not the response I was expecting over the door. Who's getting lustful over doors? Of course you would, yes. You know, just while I test this, and I'm gonna monitor the console as well. Wow. Need to check something. We're changing this. You'll figure stuff out later on how to do doors better.
Suck.
Also, thank you for the head pat spin. Well, yeah, it's attacking me with quackers again. Now what? Oh, right, I'm stupid. Right, the other thing I need to add in here is we're going to copy this. Audio source. So that way it's going to be there when I add it to other things too.
Dicks!
Let's collapse that so I don't have to deal with it. We need to make sure this is on 3D, not 2D. We don't need to worry about this yet. I'm gonna put that under SFX. Turn off play on awake, because we don't need that either. Let's say max is 30. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh my goodness. Yes, give them months. Right, yeah, the other thing I need to add. That should hopefully be up the rough size of the door. Show nav mesh. Oh, it's thinking. Why are you not showing? Something's not right here. Oh, that's not what's not right.
And it's back again.
Neat.
Goodness gracious.
Let's mark that as paths. AI stuff.
Right, I think I'm gonna go take a nap. I will talk to you guys later.
Okay, have
Okay.
a nice nap.
Bye bye. Good luck with the rest of your stream, Jack.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, Fanny. Okay, let's see. So that's the amount of space it's allowing. Quite a big carve, I will admit. So I see. This has decided to mark itself as not a structure, which will not do. Don't mind all the balls of death that suddenly appeared. Let's rebake that and that one. Now I am curious. The shop furniture. What I think I may do is add a carve to this. I don't think it needs to be that deep. No, that's fine. That's the box there. If I do add to this, that's added it to all of them quite nicely. And we shall do the same here. This way it stops without fucking up the whole major navigation paths. It still keeps them quite retained to the pathways. And actually helps generate pathways while these remain interactable. There we go. We apply carve. Now they all get it. Now these do not need to be walkable. I don't know why this is happening on this version of Unity. Didn't have it before, and then the Unity 6.2 seems to be having these issues. Da-da-da. What if I turn structures off? Then I'll ignore it.
Lizard, lizard, lizard,
Gosh.
lizard, 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 lizard.
Who did that? Thank you, Tim. Super appreciate it. Yeah, this keeps happening and it's annoying me. I'm gonna turn that into a structure, but at the same time, nav mesh modifier. Not walkable. Nav mesh modifier. Override area. Not walkable. I don't know why this is happening here. It's not happening here. This is where it's getting confusing. Like, why? Like, 0.5, height 2. Right, let's deal with this one first. Navigation. Can't jump at all. .5. Radius 0.5. This is a little test. Still goes through the damn wall. Like, what's the difference between these two? I have the wall enabled. These are marked as static for everything. What if I do this? Put the wrong thing on, didn't I? Also, I can probably space these out a little bit more. Oh, yay. That worked. Now we're gonna go back to the AI. That does not allow for walking down there still. Okay. Well, it kind of does, but not much. Yeah. The reason why I'm expanding these to be a bit bigger is just gameplay wise. I still want the AI to be able to go down here. The hostile one. Yeah, about 4-ish tiles. There we go. And for the last two, we're just gonna copy only one to put at the back. That should be enough. Should have been. Apparently not. Why do these two not share the same X? Five, six, no, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
That's gonna be a problem if it's gonna not let them fit down there. How much more space do they need? Okay, about that much. What I'm gonna try and do is smidge that over by 1. Why is that vanished? That makes no fucking sense. Not just for shits and giggles. Kinda tempted to do that option. Hold on. Let's try this, just for shits and giggles. Nothing. Ah. Thanks for the head pants. That'll have to be a problem for a different time, I guess. Meantime, let's do a quick test of this. Where does that one work? I mean, I guess I have the AI thickness set to, like, smaller. Thanks for the 8 years. Okay, that seems fine. That's okay. Yep. A little patchy around here, but that's fine. Oh, fuck. What I can probably do is set 2 overrides here. We'll do volume. No, we'll do 2 empties. What are you up to, Yaz? We don't actually need this to be super tall. I actually am curious. What if... Wait, this door doesn't have this. That's fair. Okay, I don't need to bother with that at all. It's going straight through the door. I'm okay with that. Right, I can stop tinkering with AI now. Right, what was I doing? Doors. That's working fine. I need to set stuff up on that door. I don't have any selected the door. Okay, good. Right, what I'm gonna do quickly for this door is I think I can just copy that. Yes, that's actually really nice. Da, da, da. Right, I need to do the animations next. I'm going to copy this one, rename it. Storage door. There we go. Why can't I remove? Guess this is how I'm gonna have to do it. First, let's work out what the rotation point is. It's gonna be here. So what we're gonna do is create one called closed first. There we go. There's our little closed. Let's say we only do 90 on this door. Actually, bit pushing it with here, but these are this is a gas station. Who the fuck gives about shit about how far they open the door? No. It's close I want. Thing is, I think all my audio clips are about 2 seconds, and I think, hold on. Unity animation. No. What I'm trying to find is a little bit of information on. Can I close this one, please? Uh, animation window. Da, da, da. Group sheet. Each property's keyframe with the. So that's curves. So this is all the different things. Just gonna check something here. I can't remember. Seconds, frames. So that's 60 frames. I won't that open again. Console seems fine. The other thing as well, it's. That's something I'll need to set. Why won't it? I'll be right back. I need to go grab something. But I shall continue when I get back. Right, I'm back. Avi switched because I realized he has requested a Nova time. Dun, 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 dun.
Back.
Thank you. Yeah, trying to grab food with Fiend around is such a pain in the ass. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get at least the doors fixed today because that's my plan for today. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I may play something to chill. Dun, 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 dun. Just gonna do this quickly while the ads are happening. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Just been fixing up the roof a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you can tell I'm vibing to this song. There we go. Right, onto the door fixing, because I really need to get that done. Also, just quick check. I think I recognize this song. I do. Wait, what was I saying? What's Ripple? Oh, that's where they change it to curves. Interesting. I love when things suddenly slide in my room. Oh, that's annoying. Nope. Did not mean to do that. Why is only... Oh, right. Oh, blue. Why is blue not showing? No, they're not safe for you to play. Oh well, never mind. I'll tinker with that later. Because there's... I may want to do a thing where, like, the door slows down its speed. Right, door locked by key, do that. Da da da. Thanks for the hydrate, Shade. How are you? Door is open. Da da da. Yeah, fuck, what is it I'm after? UI. Display message. Yee! Equals. Let's quickly put a thing there. Close. Hmm. What I'm gonna do quickly is I'm gonna duplicate this one. No, I'm not. Bring.
Alright, work is done. I'm gonna go take a shower and then maybe I'll take a nap.
Okay.
Have a nice stream, Jack.
Yeah, have fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Right, yeah, that's gonna error anyway because I didn't finish down here. No, it's not gonna error. Okay. Da-da. Else. You know what, just in case we're gonna do an else if. Door not open. Which that's all we need to do, right? There we go. The compile. By the way, if anyone decides to pick up Unity and gets really annoyed with the compile times, and and you end up looking for a way around it, and it goes, hey, here's how you disable it. Don't disable it if you do any programming, because that, or importing all the stuff, because then you're going to need a manual trigger to cause it to happen. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of broken shit down the road. Just I know that there's a lot of things like that. There's a lot of like tutorials around that, especially around the VR chat space, and I would not recommend it, especially when it comes to updating projects and stuff. Throwing in a new asset for your avatar and stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass, but it's important. It's why, if anything, I'd recommend for anyone, instead go to project settings, editor, and turn on parallel imports, because that can help speed up by the fact that if your PC can handle this won't, as far as I'm aware, this won't push your PC beyond what's can handle, but it will bring stuff in like 2-3 times side by side. And that's pretty much the best thing you can do to speed up your system. The only other thing I would recommend is turn off automatic bake, personally. Just random thing that pops into my head, because I get annoyed at it too. Dun, 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 dun. Something's happening there. That shouldn't be. Door is not open. Door is busy. Go through. I think this is it here. I want to locate where that is at. Yeah, this here. So I've got a feeling. There we go. That's fixed. This is... Right, something's going on here. That shouldn't be. This. No nav mesh obstacle. Fuck! Door obstacle dot carving is set to false. We're just gonna quickly add in a little check here for this. There we go. It's being a little slow for some reason. Wish for stream elements sponsors would go away. I get some people like to do them and stuff, just they don't interest me with what they offer. It's always something like Marvel Strike Force and stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. Other problem I forgot to do quickly. Da da da. Okay, that's a good way to fix that. Looks like reset these days triggers this to automatically do its thing, which is nice. Yeah, little tip, always have loop time turned off on doors. You don't want doors looping, unless it's something very specific. Apart from that, the thing I always have is whatever the door is going to be set to, which most of the time I would guess most of your doors will be closed. I have them set to closed. An animation that is just closed door opened. No transition at all. Because the reason why you see it playing twice is that it has an exit time. So it finishes the animation, and when it's hopping to closed door open, it's getting a second of playback because that has exit time. Now I have good door. Now the problem is by default, that script is set, that one variable is set to true. So to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to set it to false, so that way I only take it if there is So I only need to worry about it if I'm adding a key to the door. Yeah, there we go. So now the message should read right. Right, these need 4 on them. He selects what I want. There we go. By the way, this is a generated nav probe, the lighting probe things. Ah, I'm still experimenting with them. Still trying to get a hang of things. Door locks by key. Good. I'm just gonna apply that. So hopefully all of these will be marked as fridge now. Where the fuck is that for? Doors, fridge. Okay, yeah, I've got all of them disabled on their little shenanigans. Next, brain. Brain is not braining right now. Something I need to do. Audio clips, that's it. What kind of door would it be? There's a friggin' stable door in here. Yeah. That's closing. There's a fridge rolls, so we don't want these type of ones. Probably both of the ones. And just in case, we're gonna hit copy. There's something else I just thought of I probably need to do. I've immediately slipped my brain. Because I'm a very silly Wolfy. There is also the matter of turning on and off, Right, yeah, I remember now. Da-da-da. Oh, no, wrong thing, wrong thing. Ah. I need to set on all of the little thing as well. Spatial, spatial, spatial. I'll need to do it up here. What I need to do, and this needs to happen either way. No. Door. Audio source. Dot. No. I just need to set to 1. Because if I end up relying on these being created and I forget to set them up, it's a good, to me right now, it's a good idea to have this little failsafe there for these doors and stuff, just so that way they don't get, otherwise, unless you are on some other axes altered from the door, you aren't going to hear that door everywhere at the same consistent volume, which is not a good idea. Because the Z axis doesn't matter. The other thing I'm going to do is door audio source dot max distance equals, let's say 10. I may change that in the future. I know what would be better than doing that. If I set up a float. Serialized field. Float. Audio max distance. I'm gonna set here to 20th. No, I don't need the 20, but like still. It's just habit. And just to fit the naming convention. I will try and make my own playlist sometime. I don't use Spotify a ton, so I'm not very good at listening to music either when I need to, so I end up suffering a lot more than I do on even working on stuff. Because I will admit, music helps me a lot, but I just suffer so much because I don't put music on. It's I'm sorry, this is satisfying to me right now. Just I'm sorry, Vatism has taken over. Also, I might as well, because I can. I shouldn't be playing around with this, but... Right, something I need to do... if I don't have embedded in here somewhere... is something that I can set up here. Uh, public void animation ended. So the reason why I'm doing this is something I can do on all of these is create a trigger where a nice little trigger where once the animation has finished, so right here at the end, I can install this, I can press add event. From there, door script, methods. Also, you can do properties as well. But methods, animation ended. So that's that done. Let's do the same again. Also, this is weird. Why is this being... Da, da, da. My brain is blind. Yeah, it's in the order of what I have them in the script, it looks like, as well. So, try and remember where you have put your stuff. Okay, why is that clip like that? This one's just being weird. Yeah, I think that was just bug with Unity at that moment. Yeah, I'm going to do it to all of these as well. There we go. Because here's one problem with doing doors, right? And that's accounting for players being stood right there. And you don't want the player to get smacked around. Because you'll probably have had the fun times of getting annoyingly smacked backwards by a swinging door. Da da da. Already forgotten. There's that one. just so I can have peace of mind. Yeah, they're both re-missing. So from there, what I shall do next is firstly, we're gonna put Doris Busy in here. This way, neither of these will happen. That doesn't matter. The other thing we're gonna do is... I have the collider, right? Yeah. Why is that go? Poll dot is trigger equals true. Gonna do the same here. Poll dot is trigger. That's not what I want in IntelliSense. And because my doors go straight into the closed state rather than the closing state, I don't need to worry about this happening before the door is set up. So we go up to here. That should be happening. Fuck. There we go. That should fix all of it. Not sure why they don't support that, but yeah. So you see how now the door is just passing straight through me? So now, going from right to left, not left to right, because it does activate afterwards. Just like that. Okay, I like how the lighting has affected the fridges. Just gonna do a quick double check. Right, yeah, good. Now, what would I do for these doors? Interesting there was a probe in them. Right, first things first. We need a door script. Well, door controller. What we're going to do is duplicate this. Yes, station, front, door, right. I'm gonna create one as well here that's called left. Da, da, da. Gas station back. Gas station front left, right. There we go. Again, we need to empty all these. Actually, I can probably just select all 4 of them. No, I can't. No, just won't let me. That's fair enough. But by doing it this way, what I've essentially done for myself is cut out the need to create phase open. It's one parameter, I know, but it's a little bit lazy. But it works because all the doors use the same parameter. Okay, there's our closed. Where is it? What there? Yeah, I will admit these doors are kind of chunky, so I'll probably shrink them down in the future. We shouldn't hopefully mess up too much. Hopefully. Okay, so let's give this to, where was it? About there. Just to double check. Yeah, 120. Right, before I continue on with stuff, we will quickly do our usual thing of implementing this. Put in our little event. Animation ended. Now for this door's turn. All that's in there. Front door left. Let's empty each of these. Yeah. By the way, if you're wondering why I don't just put that little event on these ones, although it won't be looping, it's just I don't need it running when it's not going to be running, kind of thing. Because that could fuck with things. As well as the fact that the game needs time to actually set up stuff. Which is where the void start comes in. And the reason that stuff's not on void awake is because there's stuff that needs to happen in void awake before void starts. There we go, that's nice and shut. Right, let's get the door again. That mark there. 120. Put in a little, nice little vent. There we go. Let's hit save. Like, I may change all these names in the future as well. Also, what I need to get used to is this little menu here. Because from what I'm aware, this thing is quite powerful. So, like, if I wanted, whoops. Da, da, da. I don't know how to use this fully, to be honest. Alright, hold on. Okay, so you can do a little thing here. Sorry, this is me getting distracted because I am very curious. In hierarchy, ref. Okay, so you can do this. Let's add column, door script, object name. So here we go. Column formats. No. Let's do default. Serialized property. There we go. So yeah, this is something I can do. So this door here. If we scroll down, there's nothing here. And this is something you can do. And it's super useful. This is available, as far as I'm aware, in as well the VR chat version of Unity for 2022 versions. Because I'm pretty sure 2022 version is when this released. Anyways, I'm going to snooze the ads. Yeah, I don't have a snooze button on my thing. I know someone I'm going to show that to later. The reason why I'm snoozing the ads is because I would like to update this quickly. Scripts. Animations fixed. Front door mesh to fixed and doors to thin. Possibly be. I don't know why I write such long messages when it's just me using this, to be honest. But it also makes it super more identifiable if I ever need to backtrack the build a little bit. I probably should have done a shelf, but oh well. Again, I apologize for being super late today. It wasn't my intention at all. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna leave stream here today. For today, I'm happy with my progress. I hope to do more of these streams in the future, as I do manage to, somewhat actually be able to think. Partly because I'm way more vocal on stream than being silent. Yeah, obviously there's some touching up to do with this. Not sure I'll fix the bricks up. In this build, I don't want to spend too much time fixing up little things like brick layouts and stuff, unless I feel like I really want to. But the internal walls, probably, yeah, because that is going to drive me insane about this smidge on that wall. So yeah, again, thank you everyone so much for joining me. If you're new around here, feel free to check out everything in the link tree. Maybe by next week I will have actually built a playlist. It will have copyrighted music if I do, so I will definitely be making sure that the playlist the audio is not in the VODs. Which, thankfully, is just a tiny little check. I don't think they are, anyway. Quick distraction, nosiness. Spotify is not in the VOD, anyway. So yeah, I will admit that means that you guys end up listening to silence most of the time over on YouTube. Ah. Why doesn't... I have to open my mouth so wide for stuff to do its thing, and I don't think it's because of face tracking. I think it's just audio things, which is annoying as fuck. But that's VC face for you. There's so many annoying things. I may look at switching over to what the fuck is it called? Boruto in the future. So yeah, again, thank you everyone so much for joining me. I super appreciate all of you. You're all amazing. We are going to raid out, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Not my brain getting distracted by the fact that, oh, there's a femboy streaming. For anyone that doesn't know which one, it's lying to you. So yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna start raid. Again, thank you everyone so much for joining me, and I shall see you all Friday for Elden Ring. Which I do need to still do a lot of level grinding for, which I haven't because stuff. Totally not Warframe. Blame that. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for joining me. I super appreciate all of you. I may bring these streams back way more, and I shall see you all Friday. See ya!